Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy.
Said that he went to go grab a fit real quick for the Coachella festival, and him and Diddy just happened to have the same thing on it.
First story of the day. Meek Mill reacts to Diddy's federal trial parties and the matching outfits.
What?
Because they was together with matching outfits. He was swimming on his belly, Diddy feet. You know, you stand on the edge of the pool and you look down on the nigga. That nigga, a Meek swam to Diddy on his belly
like a mermaid. Looking up his swim trunks.
You know, you be kicking your feet on the edges when you just learn how to swim. He was doing that in front of Diddy.
He did that?
Nigga, you know he did that. Stop playing. Yeah. Anyway, here we go. He gonna react.
Was Big Ant the spokesman, man?
Shout out to Big Ant the spokesman.
Shout out to Ant.
Meek Mill having some tweets last night that he put out that got into circulation.
What'd he say?
In rotation of the algorithm this morning, and he decided to speak on Diddy case, speak on other things that have been involving him with that lawsuit with Lil Rod and other stuff.
That he ain't do it. And he said that tape wasn't his. That screaming and that hollering and the sound of the
that was AI.
I want to bring up Lil Rod and his lawsuit that was dropped. He never said my name, but these blogs amplified that whole agenda against me. My culture don't believe it, but it's an attack on my brand. I want to get to the bottom of it. Just to put it on public record, and the craziest thing I seen at a puff party is coke vibes. And that's going on at all these parties. I'm from North Philly. I had millions since I was 23. I don't even want to be addicted to weed. Not just
what they got to do go with
getting your back banged down.
Well, at least wearing matching outfits. At least twinning with Diddy. Don't say you wasn't twinning, nigga. Twinning, nigga.
But I see it different. And Loose Cannon with that academics interview, that was full bait also. He's a nobody saying he just walked up and robbed me. I was running into Suge Knight and Big U when I came to LA. No care.
Shout out to the chat. Who that? Monat Blast, what's up? What's that? Icarus?
I don't know. Shout out to you.
Hello, what's up, y'all?
Phone vibes. I was showing niggas out that it's more to life with black success. Story time, LOL, Coachella, stopped at Max Field, LA, grabbed a silk type Gucci set because people said it would be hot, then jumped on a chopper and landed. When I ran in the puff, I was salty we had on the same.
It was a coincidence. It was a coinky dink.
Right. While Puff is locked up. This is now while Puff is locked up.
It was they just so happened.
He ain't mentioned none of this.
It was a maybe. Y'all see the picture, yo. It was a maybe. He's saying
they had the same. They rocking the same get ups.
He's saying it's just a coincidence they had the same outfit on. Y'all tell me it don't look like it. It don't look like it look like it to me.
Yeah, they matching and they hugging.
He gonna say he ain't know.
They both got off the same plane.
Ask him why he was swimming on his stomach.
They both came out the same.
Talk about the stomach swimming, nigga. All right, but no, we're gonna go take it back. We don't know. It's all allegedly. He meant to have that on. He was good. It was an accident. He jumped on a plane, clear across the planet. He happened to grab the same outfit.
Same get up as Puff.
On the chopper and landed. When I ran in the puff, I was salty we had on the same thing. But the issue wasn't nothing to a king. We all got at the whole store. Then he responded to somebody that said, in context, you said these celebrities are hooked on coke, all of them? He said, I don't know, bro. I just know coke had mothers selling themselves in my community. That ain't my choice of drug for me or my woman. I would fall out with my mom if she was on hard drugs. That is serious to us. The invaders can't understand. And Meek did put out other tweets.
I'm gonna tell you why I think he lying.
All right. About what? Lying about what?
His life. About
everything.
About everything.
All right.
Whenever I'm caught in a lie, and it's any kind of something I can mix it up with, I start talking about other shit. And the cocaine. And they was doing no. Nobody asked you.
And his mama.
Nobody asked you a damn thing about cocaine.
His girl, none of that.
We want to know. We want to know about the suspect things that happened, nigga. Why y'all had on them outfits? Okay. Why you swimming on your belly on that nigga?
Why y'all was hugged up like that at the party together?
Let that nigga call you daddy in the pool. Nigga call me daddy. I'm getting the fuck out the pool.
He did. That's what it is, man.
Bobbing the shit. Splashing this shit. Get your ass over.
Supposed to, son.
You asked about that silky ass outfit you and Diddy had on.
No, what's the irony in that? How what's the probability of that?
It's not a common outfit, nigga.
No, it's not.
It's some silk woven.
Same color, same size,
color, everything, nigga.
Last night is.
What if he had on the tops and Diddy had on the bottoms?
Same socks. Hope they flash the camera. They had the same.
Like it's one outfit. Like one of them had on the top.
Stop. Like Siamese twins or something.
No, nigga, like a couple, nigga. Like you have on some
Like
pajamas and your girl got the top on.
Thing one, thing two type
Right,
shit.
right.
Night, just vibing, letting it be known what's on his mind. Said he was working on new music. Said that he was gonna possibly retire from doing music on 40. Was interacting with the fans a little bit and other things. Now, when it came to the conversation with him and Diddy in the matching outfits, he addressed that. As we saw that make the blogs, it was a major discussion a while back when all the lawsuits started. Said that he had went to go grab a fit real quick for the Coachella festival, and him and Diddy just happened to have the same thing on that
The fuck out of here.
night, as opposed to people saying like, hey, they plan to do that, and the way that it came off in the picture and stuff like that. Then he went into also the discussion with the Lil Rod case. And I'll say this, for Meek, they did describe him directly.
Because Lil Rod said Lil Rod didn't say his name, but he was like a Philadelphia rapper.
He
with
did
several
say
several hits. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. He's like, I'm not saying who.
Nah, but he did say a Philadelphia rapper.
Yeah, he
We
said
saw
not,
that. Yeah,
he used to go with Nicki Minaj.
He said, all that. Right,
he said everything but Meek.
Meek. Yeah,
Right.
As they wouldn't talk about nobody else other than Meek Mill. They did not say his name in the lawsuit, but they were most definitely describing Meek Mill when it came to it, when it came to what Lil Rod was pushing with the lawsuit against Diddy. He had a lot of other celebrities mentioned in there as well, but the internet did just mostly focus on Meek with that discussion. As the lawsuit got dropped, and I told people from the jump, no matter how y'all feel about it, Diddy, Meek, or whoever else is involved, the lawsuit didn't make any sense and it wasn't credible because a lot of things were already seeming fishy, just the discussion. Then certain things got completely debunked and was put as lies. He removed those things from that lawsuit and then redid the lawsuit again. And I said, well, look here, y'all. It's just common sense and logic. If it's a lawsuit, none of it can be fabricated, lied, or false for the lawsuit to be seen or looked at as credible, even just on somebody reading it. On top of the fact,
Okay, so they saying Rod had to come back and recant some of that stuff. All right, we sorry, Meek. All right, so maybe you ain't do it to Rod or whatever he said you did to him.
We did.
me being a man myself, I said,
Yeah, that belly swim was.
And we seen him on the tennis court with a dude made him hop around like a little bunny.
No, he was grinding on. He was grinding on his butt.
I didn't want to say that, son.
That was at the club. They was grinding. It was a white billionaire's club.
It's something else, man. I mean,
He made him back it up. Or something like that. They was doing something.
there's no way a man can be forced to do something sexual with another man one time and then he come back again as an adult and say, hey, man, you're forcing me to do this with the job. Nah.
Why not? They said Cassie did that.
He said a man.
Opportunities, jobs, this and that. No, you're doing that by choice, not by force at that time. You're not a victim, you're a volunteer. You can't force a grown man to come back from, and the only way you can force a grown man to do something sexual is you drug him, put a gun to him, or by physical force. But if he comes back after that, that means he's with that. That's how he living. So I killed that in my just opinions and
My point is that applies to everybody.
No doubt.
stands of where I'm at as a man, but the lawsuit did get dropped, but people did not care about it at that time. They don't care about it now because people are more entertained by the lie instead of the truth. And when it comes to the what Diddy is going through right now, Pissy Diddy, Nasty Cassie, Meek Mill just addressed the situation with the coke being done at different type of parties, saying that's the most that I did.
Nobody was even that's not even a part of the conversation.
Yeah, nobody talking about that.
Nobody's talking about that at all.
And they out Hollywood or wherever they at,
Right,
Miami.
that's the 900th least thing people talk about in this case.
Right, that's
That's
nobody
to be
concerned with that.
expected.
Yeah,
Man.
no doubt.
And like I said, stuff like that make you feel like you're lying. But I don't know. These are allegations. We just talking shit and playing. We don't know. Let me know what you think, yo. Did they have on matching half and half bathing suits together? Bikini top and bottoms wearing
Silk
opposite parts?
joints. Right.
Or they just friends? They're just like, you know what I'm saying?